Thank you, Dave. Also, thanks to the Stoneham Memorial Veterans Day Committee, who do so much work to make these ceremonies possible. To Committee Chair Maureen Buckley and all the volunteers, thank you for all your efforts to bring our community together. To race director and all the volunteers for the Veterans Day Run, I see firsthand how much work this race requires. So thank you for continuing to grow this race into a tradition, honoring our veterans and attracting great and growing crowds to our town to participate in these ceremonies as well.
It's privileged again this year to attend the opening ceremonies at the field, which is located on the Central Middle School. If you haven't got a chance to go down there yet, it'll be on display through Saturday. It is goosebumping, inducing when you get out and see that field.
And Stoneham native, Captain Kevin Pecos. Captain Pecos is the president of the Massachusetts chapter of the Special Forces Association, Chapter 54. He spoke glowingly of the fact that the Pecos family has lived here in Stoneham for 80 years. His aunt Edna Pecos still lives here in town. His father, Bill Pecos, is a Korean War veteran who served honorably in the Strategic Air Command. And we lost his uncle Peter 2 years ago here in Stoneham at the age of 99. Peter Pecos was a veteran of World War II and a glider pilot during Operation Market Freedom. Captain Pecos told us that each chapter of the Special Forces Association in the United States takes its name in honor of a distinguished member of the Special Forces throughout the country. The Massachusetts chapter is named in honor of Stoneham's own William F. Buckley, for whom Buckley Square is named. Captain Pecos read to us a summary of the life of Lieutenant Colonel Buckley, which is inscribed on the facade of the memorial down in the center of town. Those words are compelling in their own right, and if you have not yet gotten down to Buckley Square to pay tribute, read those, and read about the heroism of the life of Lieutenant Colonel Buckley, I strongly encourage you to do so. The story of his life and the sacrifices he made for us are simply awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiring, too, was the love and honor and admiration that came through the address Captain Pecos delivered to us. Speaking of Lieutenant Colonel Buckley, Captain Pecos said that he believed there was no limit to the service or the sacrifice that a citizen owed to our country. His voice buckled with emotion as he said that Lieutenant Colonel Buckley ran into peril because he loved his family, he loved his friends, he loved Stoneham, and he loved America. Having the honor of speaking briefly with Captain Pecos for a few minutes after the ceremonies, I know the same words of love of family, community, and America are expressed about him. This, of course, is true of our veterans writ large. I can and will go on briefly with words of thanks because today is a day to honor and express our sincere gratitude to every person who is enlisted in the United States Armed Forces, who has been commissioned as an officer, or has become a member of the National Guard. All took an oath to put themselves in harm's way to preserve our system of government. All swore to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States against enemies, both foreign and domestic, who would subvert our system of government. As the words and emotions of Captain Pecos confirmed for all listening, our veterans do not walk away from that oath when they retire from active duty. Our veterans live those words and that oath daily. This is particularly comforting to acknowledge in times like this, when our country is facing waves of domestic discord. Division seems to deepen daily, as those who would profit from chaos spread mistruths and conspiracy theories freely and seemingly without care or consequence. Public health has somehow become a political strawman, and the keyboard warriors of social media attempt to undermine our government at every turn. In facing this stark reality, I took great comfort in the words of an actual warrior, General Mark Milley, the chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States and a proud son of Winchester. General Milley, recently questioned by a United States Senator, resolutely and without hesitation, once again reaffirmed who our veterans are and the role they continue to play in making us the greatest country in the world. Speaking for himself and our veterans, General Milley said, "My loyalty to this nation, its people, and the Constitution hasn't changed and will never change. And I firmly believe civilian control of the military is a bedrock principle essential to this republic."
General Milley and Captain Pecos confirmed in their own words and deeds and actions that there is no duration to the oath our veterans take. There's no expiration date to that oath. Our veterans never stop serving our country, whether in uniform or not. And because of that, I am confident that this period of discord is just one of the many chapters to be written in the history of the United States, and not the final chapter. In large part, I have veterans to thank for that faith. To all who have served and continue to serve, thank you. May God bless our veterans, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. Thank you.